go.
Oh, hey. What's that?
Groceries for my show last night.
Oh, you did a gig at a grocery store, huh?
No.
What, you got paid in groceries?
No, they're for Mr. Bridges.
He's not going to pay me in groceries, is he?
Only if you want me to.
Oh.
Wow, looks like you did great.
Yeah, I have more cases at home. I'll go make another
Awesome,
trip.
See you later.
awesome.
Hey,
Wow.
Mr. B, there's a crazy rumor going around that you might be replacing the club with a grocery store. Care to comment?
You would like to tell me who started that rumor?
No comment. I know my rights.
Troy, you don't have to worry about the club. She did a show last night, and they paid canned goods the price of admission. And this is all going to go to a food bank.
How cool is that?
Yeah, like that.
Wait a second. You are kidding me. Franks and beans in the same can? That is genius. Why didn't I think about that? Oh, man. Can I have this can?
Are you homeless or in need?
I'm in need of some Franks and beans.
I don't think so.
All right. But just so you know, Can, after work, it's me, you, and the grocery store makes 3. Genius.
Oh,
Oh,
hey.
What's
Let me
up,
help you
ladies?
with that.
Thank you. 2 lattes, please.
Okay.
Sugar-free, non-fat, half cap, no whip, no foam, to go.
Wow. I love the way you guys do that.
What?
You know, you finish each other's sentences and stuff. It's like your BFFs.
Yeah, something like that.
Wow.
Can you make this quickly, please? We've got to get over to the hospital.
Oh, no. Did Noah fall off the stage again?
Not that I know of.
Oh,
We play a free show for the kids over at the hospital once a month.
you do?
Yeah, it's a cool way to minister to people.
Well, that is so cool. Wow.
Thank you.
All right. Have fun.
See you, girls. What's wrong, Troy?
Everybody seems to have a cool ministry, except for me and, I don't know, Sparkles probably.
Oh, maybe.
I mean, what can I do? Well, where is she, by the way?
She's serving food over at a homeless shelter today.
Oh, of course she is. Yeah. How about the Mission 6 guys?
Oh, they're building a home for some homeless folks.
Oh, great guys, huh? Kylie Jean,
Singing at a retirement home tonight.
bless her heart.
Bless it.
I'm such a failure.
You're not a failure.
I need to have one of those ministries.
You know, you should just ask God to show you.
You know what? You are like Frank and Beans, a genius.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know you're not alone. I'm the one you rhyme to. It's me you're talking to. I'm the one who really knows you. We can hope, we can pray and walk through this together. I'll always be around. I'll never let you down. Shine when you shine. Now is how you shine. God is molding us together, leading us through whatever. His love makes us shine.
Hey, Sheilas. It's a fair dinkum calling today, wouldn't you say, eh?
It's like he's speaking, but the words make no sense.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm practicing for my mission trip.
Awesome.
Where are you going?
Oh, yeah, I am going to a 6-day, 7-night, awesome excursion to the Great Barrier Reef. That would be Australia.
That would be a vacation.
I believe the Australians call it a holiday.
And you think that's a mission trip?
Well, yeah, I was going to go find Nemo and hope that he found Jesus.
Troy, you know a mission trip isn't a vacation, right?
Yeah, it is.
No, a mission trip is not giving up your vacation and serving others.
To help those that are less fortunate.
Well, I guess I'll have to go with Plan B then.
What's plan B?
Oh. Boarding the Swiss Alps. The hills are alive with the sound of Jesus. La, 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 la. No?
No.
African safari?
No.
International Space Station. Well, where am I supposed to go?
I don't know. Romania.
Somalia.
Peoria?
South Africa?
Illinois.
Illinois.
All right, fine. You know what? I'm going to go find the most remotest, the most neediest, the most un-Illinoisest place that you have ever seen.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. First, I need a map, and I need some darts. Let's get on it, ladies. Come on.
And now it's time for a KHVN Eyewitness News Break with anchorman Gabriel Fly. Good evening, and this is a hot breaking news break. Giving to those less fortunate than you is in. Here's Brian Ego with more.
Thanks, Gabe. I'm standing here with a few people that are giving more to the people that have less than they. You, sir.
That's right. I plan on giving to people who need it. I mean, I'm going to give my time and money. You name it, I'm going to do it. That's me. Look at me. Look at me.
I'm giving too. I'm going to spend some time with little people to make them feel better about themselves. Isn't that cool? Me.
Thanks, Gabe. Back to you.
Thanks, Brian. Oh, hold on, folks. This just in. Matthew 6:2 says, "Thus, when giving to the needy, sound no trumpet before yourself, as the hypocrites did in synagogues and in the streets, that they might be praised by others." This has been a KHVN News Break. I'm Gabriel Fly.
Remember, the best way for you to shine is to spend time daily with your Heavenly Father.
Why do we need to do mission work?
You know, in the Bible, there's something called the Great Commission, where it tells us that we're supposed to go out and make disciples. We're supposed to tell everyone we know about God. And another thing, have you ever heard an awesome song on the radio and you wanted to tell all of your friends? Well, God's Word is more awesome than any song on the radio. And so we should want to share His Word and His love with as many people as we possibly can.
Do I have to go to a foreign country to reach out?
No, definitely not. You don't even need to leave your neighborhood to reach out. But I definitely suggest going on a mission trip with your church to a foreign country because it's a ton of fun and you'll come back knowing how much the world really needs Christ.
What will happen to people that never hear about God or Jesus?
It's a really good question. I actually used to wonder that myself all the time. But the cool thing is everyone will have a chance in their lifetime to acknowledge God. Romans 1:20 says, "For since the creation of the world, God's invisible qualities, His eternal power and divine nature have been clearly seen, being understood from what has been made, so that men are left without excuse." Pretty much this verse is just saying that God is everywhere. He's in everything that we experience and see. Sometimes we can be blind to that, but God is everywhere. And this verse is saying that we all have a chance to acknowledge God in our lifetime, and there's not one person who won't have that opportunity.
Hi, we're Salome.
You're watching iShine Connect.
Kids can make a difference no matter how old they are.
Down by now.
I'm going to go find the most remotest, the most neediest, the most un-Illinoisest place that you have ever seen.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. First, I need a map, and I need some darts. Check it out, ladies. I found it. You ready? There. Zambonia.
Sounds made up. Does anyone even live there?
It's a 1,000-year-old society descended completely from Canadian pond hockey players.
They're Canadian?
Zambonian. Yeah, apparently they became a lost society when there was a big blizzard that blew in during a game, and they perpetually were stuck in overtime.
Did they even play hockey 1,000 years ago?
Well, they're a society completely devoid of teeth. Yeah, and they only speak in referee hand signals.
Can you even speak referee?
Can I speak referee?
Wow. Looks like
Yeah.
you got it all figured out.
Oh, yeah.
So when you leaving?
As soon as I book my flight. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. How you doing? Hello? Yeah, this is Missionary Troy. Oh, yeah. I'd like to book a trip to Zambonia. How much? Okay. Well, do you have anything in the back? Would it be cheaper? You have fold-out chairs? How about cargo? Hello? Hello?
Problem?
Yeah. When you calculate all the taxes and the security and the bobsled rental and the dog sled rental.
How much?
$23,000.
Dude, how much do you have?
$11.37. Oh, and I have a coupon for a free game of bowling. The shoes are included.
What are you going to do about it?
I don't know. Can I borrow $22,988.37?
I have $5. I got the 37 cents.
Oh. Wait a second. Hey. Anybody interested in a $23,000 game of bowling? Shoes are included.
The summer before my sophomore year of high school, I went on my first missions trip ever with my church's youth group. We planned to be gone for about 2 weeks as we piled into a bus and road tripped from Pennsylvania to Georgia to Arizona to Colorado and finally Ohio. Our longest stop was in Arizona, where we stayed on an Indian reservation and did vacation Bible school for some of the kids. On our way there, our youth pastor prepared and challenged us to have a missions mindset and make the most of every opportunity. When we reached the reservation, each one of us was so hardcore about serving whoever we met and reaching out to those who seemed distant. Every conversation and action was carried out with this missions mindset, as none of us wanted to leave until lives were changed by Christ. I remember thinking, this is amazing. I want to live like this all the time. And then it hit me. Why don't I? You know, missions is something that we're all called to do every day, all the time. And while missions trips are amazing and can be an incredible experience, sometimes I think they give like this false impression that ministry is something that you block out a week, hop on a plane, and go somewhere else to do. And while that certainly is one way to serve, it's only one way. I felt deeply convicted after that summer mission trip. I knew that if my youth group acted the same way in our schools as we did on that trip, things would be a lot different. Not only would people unmistakably know that we're Christians, but they'd be challenged and changed by it. Jesus says in Matthew 28:19, "Therefore go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit, and teaching them to obey everything that I have commanded you. And surely I am with you always, even to the very end of the age." Now this verse isn't just talking to the radical Christians who go off and be missionaries in Africa. This verse is talking to you. Did you know that you're called to be a missionary? And by the way, that doesn't have to mean in Zimbabwe or some other place we can't spell. Being a missionary starts with your mindset. The most essential part of ministry is serving, which requires a heart that always considers the needs of others above your own. Look around your school, your community, your home, and try to identify the problems that you see. Every problem has an underlying need, and every need has a way to help. Brush off any feeling that screams, "You're too young to do anything," or "This is too big to fix," and pray about ways to help. Helping may simply look like visiting an elderly neighbor who may be lonely, maybe reaching out to someone who needs a friend at school, or praying for the hurting people around you and around the world. I could go on and on with all the different ideas and ways to help people. But you know what the bottom line is? To be a missionary, you have to be different. You have to be willing to do whatever it takes to reach people, serve them, and show them the love of Christ through your everyday life. Your life is a mission. It's time for an adventure.
Problem?
Yeah. When you calculate all the taxes and the security and the bobsled rental and the dog sled rental.
How much?
$23,000.
Hey, Troy, how's the fundraising going?
Hey, what's up, Mr. B?
Ah.
Well, as you can see from my handy chart, check it out, right? Well, the total that I'm looking for is $23,000, and so far to date, I've raised a little less than that.
Well, it is tough to fundraise in this economy.
Oh, but that's okay. I've got some unconventional methods that I think you're probably gonna like.
I have a question about my bill.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I only got water and salad, and my bill is over $1,000.
Wow. Okay. Well then, yeah. Let's take a look at it. All right. Let's break it down. Right here we've got your salad, which is $5.27. Very reasonable. Right. Then we got water, which is free. Right. I don't know if you knew that. Free. Taxes, and you got to pay taxes, right? Then we got your tip, and well, unfortunately, it's left blank here, but we can talk about that later. Don't worry about it. And then on the bottom here, it says emission surcharge, $1,000. You know what? Let's go back to the tip here. Let's forget the tip, all right? You don't need to worry about the tip.
Wait a minute. I'll take care of this.
Hey, what?
Troy, you can't put $1,000 on top of her bill.
Oh, you think I should do 500?
No.
What, 12-month advance of pay?
Not a chance.
Bowling?
Troy.
Hey, it's for a good cause.
That's not the point.
Well, I've only raised $177 so far. That's it.
That's pretty good.
What am I going to do with $177?
Oh, I could think of a lot of things you could do with that.
You know what? If I can't give it away to the people, then just forget it. Wait.
Door's that way.
I know.
Hey, I'm Michael, and you're watching iShine Connect. Learn how much God loves you no matter what.
Hi, my name's August. This is Around the Word in 60 seconds, give or take a few. The verse I'm reading from today is Psalm 40, 1-3. I waited patiently for the Lord to help me. He turned to me and heard my cry. He lifted me out of the pit of despair, out of the mud and the mire. He set my feet on solid ground and steadied me as I walked along. He has given me a new song to sing, a hymn of praise to our God. Many will see what he has done and be amazed. They will put their trust in the Lord. What this verse means to me is that God is with me all the time through everything and anything I do every day, and that he will always give you a new beginning. Through whatever mistake you make, he will forgive you for it, and that he'll always be there with you.
Put your hands together for Paige Armstrong.
Someone told me yesterday you're only 19. What they really meant to say is you're young and naive. Our ambitions in a box, and we've got to break free. I say, stand up when the world says to sit down. Just 'cause we're
Hey, what's up? I'm Noah from Mission 6, and this is what happened to me. Alright, so when in about 5th grade, I was just playing sports with all my friends basically all my life, so I was kind of like a sports guy. But also at the same time, I pretty much didn't say a word until like 6th grade, so I was like the shy sports kind of a guy. And all of a sudden, I felt like God was calling me to be in this band, and just calling me to missions and tell other people about God. And everyone around me just thought, there's no way you can do that, man, and just thought the only thing I could do was sports, and just a shy kind of a guy. But God used me in a lot of ways, and I also want to tell you guys that you can be missionaries too. It doesn't have to be in a band, or you don't have to go across seas, but it can be in your school or even your next door neighbor. So that was the time that it happened to me.
Well, I've only raised $177 so far. That's it.
That's pretty good.
What am I gonna do with $177?
Here, I found this quarter behind the couch cushions.
Oh, the Zambonian International Missionary Fund is closed for business.
But who will provide teeth for all those little Zambonian children?
I'm sure God has a plan for them. It just doesn't include me.
So, what are you going to do with all the money?
I guess I'll have to give it back.
Well, why'd you want to go on a mission trip anyway?
Because all you guys were doing these really cool ministry things. You were helping people, and I guess I just wanted to help people.
Troy, you don't have to go on a mission trip for that.
Well, yeah, but I can't build a homeless food pantry for retired sick kids.
What about building a house?
Ah. No.
All right, but you can visit a hospital or stock a food pantry, right?
You are a genius. Boys, making some noise. What's up?
What do you got? We got plenty of food in the kitchen. What's that?
This isn't for the kitchen, my friend. This is for the food pantry. As a matter of fact, it's just the beginning. I've got 22 boxes out in my car. $177 worth of, are you ready? Franks and beans.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Isn't it cool?
What happened to your mission trip?
Well, I found out that, you can do things right over here in the neighborhood. You can help people right here.
Why not? No Zambonians then?
Well, if God opens that door, I'll be ready for it, all right? But for now, I'm just going to stick around here in the neighborhood, do some small things, including starting my own ministry.
And it is?
Are you ready?
Yes.
Give me a drum roll.
All right.
Come on. Nice. Bigger Brothers Bowling.
Ah.
Rental shoes included.
I'm down with bowling.
Right? Come on.
All right, man.
Ow. Seriously, man.